This is Couples Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of Durden versus Baggerly. You all have been together for 2 years. You've got 2 children together. You're engaged to be married. But whether that marriage happens all depends on what happens here today. Ms. Durden, you've opened this case. Tell us why.
Well, Your Honors, I believe that my fiance is cheating. He went from being a stay-at-home dad to a stay-at-home cheater.
Oh.
There's been many warning signs that pop up that I see that I do believe that he is cheating.
All right. Tell us about that.
Warning signs, well, one is dating sites. Dating sites keep popping up on our browser. I have uninstalled apps. There's apps on there from him being on social media apps and talking to other women. Like, I'm at home, why can't you ever talk to me?
Okay.
Okay, you say uninstalled apps. I mean, we all have apps on our phone that we just don't use anymore. What's wrong with uninstalled apps?
I don't have those apps. He hasn't been talking to me on them, so why have they been installed and why aren't they on there now?
All right, and then you talked about the dating sites. I gotta ask you, Mr. Baggerly, why are you on dating sites and you got a fiance?
Those dating sites, Your Honor, was from before I met her. I mean, we've been together 3 years now, and...
Okay, so my question is, how did you two meet?
Your Honors, we met on Facebook. We had mutual friends.
Mm-hmm.
He sent me a friend's request, and I did accept it. At the time, I did ask, and he did tell me that he was married, but going through a separation.
Oh, boy.
Yes, so we met in person a little while after that, and about 3 days later, we moved in together.
But he was still married at the time?
Yes.
Okay.
So 3 days after you met in person, Mr. Baggerly, you all move in together.
That's right.
He's got a smooth game.
Well,
3 days later.
yeah, smooth game or something. Because that's it may be more than just game, Mr. Cutler.
Well, whatever he's got, it worked. It got him in
Yeah, he
there.
got him in, all the way in.
All the way in.
Is it fair to say, Miss Durden, that you're afraid that how you got him is how you might lose him? That he was married, even though he was separated?
Yes, ma'am.
That activity, that way of life may not have stopped.
That's exact. He was also, you know, back and forth with his ex-wife when he was still with. He had to put his foot in the door. He was confused about who he wanted to be with at the time.
So there was some overlap?
We were actually living together, all 3 of us, at one point.
Well, hold the presses. Hold on.
Time out. Y'all were all in the same house together?
Me and his ex-wife were still in this. We were staying in the same bed.
This story got interesting real quick, didn't it?
Yeah, like I need a fan because
right.
it done got hot.
So,
Hot up in here.
so Mr. Baggerly's married. He starts seeing you. And then at some point, you, him, and his wife are living together.
That is.
In the same bed.
Wait, I didn't get there yet.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
like, I can't wait.
I didn't get there yet. At some point, you, Mr. Baggerly, and his wife are all living together in the same house. And at some point, you and his wife are sleeping in the bed together.
Yes, sir.
You know what? I'm not gonna ask the question that everybody
Yes,
wants
ma'am.
to know in this courtroom, because I don't even know if I'm old enough.
You know what?
Everybody, not just everybody, but everybody wants to know.
You know you want to ask the question.
No, ma'am.
You know you
know.
want to ask.
Yeah.
What was going on with the 3 of y'all in the same bed?
We were taken as, or I was taken as a joke. It was a joke. Like, he would have all his friends over, like, look, y'all, I got my baby mama, because I was pregnant at the time, and my wife. And they sleeping in the same room in the same bed. Like, how funny is this?
How funny was it?
It was not that funny, Your Honor, believe that.
Okay.
It was a nightmare.
It was a night.
So he says.
It was not your fantasy.
He,
No, ma'am.
he tried to lay in between both of us, and with a big old smile on his face. He tried.
He tried it.
Yes, ma'am, he did.
And?
It didn't work. Ever. Ever.
But now, why do you think you're cheating now?
All right, so I found bra under my bed. Now, he is a very messy person. The laundry hamper in our room can be right here, He's
And
going
he
to
was-
throw the clothes right beside it because he knows I have to pick it up.
Okay.
So I went to go do laundry that day, and I start picking up clothes, and Your Honors, I find this bra under the bed.
Okay.
Now,
How do
this
you
is-
know that's not yours?
Your Honor, this is my bra right here.
Oh. Well,
Okay.
even Ray Charles can
yeah.
see that, so. All right,
A little.
I got you. Don't be mad at the double D's. Don't be mad. So you were pretty sure that wasn't yours.
Yes.
And you found it in your bedroom.
Under the dirty clothes. For some reason, she had to take her bra off and put it under the clothes. And he said it was his family member's bra, but that family member clearly doesn't hardly ever wear a bra, for one.
Oh, boy.
So let's ask Mr. Baggerly, why is some other woman's bra in your bedroom?
Yeah, she brings things home all the time, from clothes for my
Okay.
kids to even clothes for herself.
Why am I going to bring a big old bra that I have to stuff?
I wouldn't put it past there to plan it.
Oh.
To just
Okay.
Okay.
Ron,
Isn't
you
there a
buying
force-
this?
I wouldn't even try to sell it.
Okay.
Isn't the easiest explanation that you had somebody in your bedroom and she just forgot to take the bra with her?
I know the way it looks, but I didn't have nobody over there.
Do you have anything else you want to share with the court?
I do, Your Honor.
All right.
There is an app that you can download if you have any spare phones. It's like a security camera app.
Okay.
You just download it and then you put it where you want it, and you can access it from any other device.
Huh.
Well, I was an hour and a half away with family members, and instead of calling every 5, 10, 15 minutes for him to get mad like usual, I decided to look on the app. And I seen some pictures, because it takes motion pictures, like snaps pictures for like
Okay.
motion. And he's half naked in one, fully naked, and they got another female up in my house walking past there.
And you
And I have the pictures.
Ron, would you please get those
Yes, Sean.
photos?
Thank you.
All right.
All right, so what are we looking at in this first picture?
This picture, that's his side. He's walking back towards, the hallway where our bathroom is butt naked. You can tell.
Yeah.
And then
This is a
this
female.
next picture.
I see a female wearing a white shirt. That's not me. She is, no panties on from the hips down, no tattoo like I do down my thigh. So it's not me.
Mr.
All right.
Baggerly, who is this woman who got captured on video?
I don't know.
She's
It could have
trying to
been a
hide
family
something.
member walking through the house that day. I mean,
I'm gonna have to call Ghostbusters, Your Honor, because it clearly has to be a ghost in my house. But the last picture, Your Honor, is my favorite. I know what that is. I see it every night. I see it when we take a shower and we get busy, Your Honors. I know what that picture is.
And what is it that you see
He is standing full attention, saluting somebody,
completely naked?
completely naked, letting it all hang out.
look at that picture. That picture looks like the same person in a white shirt. Don't even look like me. If you see, there's a white shirt. And if you take that sensor off, you'll see that's somebody's hand. You can take
Well,
I don't know about it being a hand.
Ron, would you
That's
hand this?
somebody's
Would you hand this to Mr. Baggerly?
Your
Does that
Honor,
look like a hand to you, Ron?
That
Take
is
a
not
look.
a hand.
Yeah.
And nah.
That's that baby maker, Your Honors.
We're here trying to get answers, and so we need to figure out from you, who is this? Who have you been with? Who's the woman whose bra that belongs to?
Well, the truth is, I'm tired of fighting and arguing with her and trying to prove myself for something I hadn't done. This has been going on for 3 years now. I'm just here today to prove to her that I'm not cheating, not at home or anywhere else. And the only reason I've become a stay-at-home dad is because she didn't trust me when I was at work. Your Honor, she's tripping. I can't win for losing.
Wait,
So
you
you
stopped working
That's
because
right.
of the accusations?
That's right.
This is true.
you all need help.
Is this
We
a
do.
situation that, maybe there's some guilt on your part for how you two got together?
I think it hits us like that with both ways because we both been cheated on. We both cheated, and then you know how we met and everything. So yes, I do. But it just
This issue of trust or lack of trust is destroying you. We have friends of the court, and we've invited a friend of the court who could shed some light on this ongoing infidelity, these issues of guilt and going back and forth, you this, I'm that, bringing all of this baggage to the table. At this time, the court would like to call reality television personality and author Renee Graziano to come in and share with us and give you all some advice on how to manage this particular space. Ron, would you invite Ms. Graziano in, please?
I got it in, fam.
Uh-oh.
Never been on the witness stand before.
Okay. Well, you're among friends. You're among family, so it's all good.
You're a friend of the court.
Yes,
So
okay.
It's good to see
That's
you.
a first for me.
It's good to see you. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
Good.
I'm single, that's why.
Oh, okay. Well, sometimes that's what we need, right?
Yeah, every now and then.
Every now and then. The issues of infidelity and issues you've dealt with have been played out in the public.
Yes.
Absolutely. So can you give them some examples or can you share with us how you manage that space? And what should she do?
What you should do is, I mean, it's pretty obvious from what I heard that the signs are there and, you know, maybe you need some time away from him.
So what advice would you give them as they try to move forward from this point?
I definitely think that you have a guilty conscience.
yes.
How you get someone is how you lose someone.
Let me add,
If you did it, I would just admit it and get it out and get it over with and then go to therapy.
I think it's so hard for a man, but yeah.
I gotta ask this, would you ever allow yourself to be in a situation where your ex and his new girlfriend were sleeping in the same house with you, in the same bed with you?
Well, they wouldn't be sleeping and I would be on this witness stand for another reason.
Oh, well, there you got it.
There you go. A little mouth wife in me comes out every now and then.
Thank you so much,
Thank you so
Renee.
much for your testimony.
You're welcome.
I think we got enough information. I think we have.
I think we do.
If she finds out that he is cheating, the relationship, everything they're trying to build together, the wedding that they are planning since they're engaged,
Right.
all of that is done
That's right.
if he's cheating.
And to get to the bottom of this and to help them figure this out, this court has done a full and complete investigation. And the court would like to call licensed and certified polygraph examiner Kendall Schul to determine, is he cheating? Ron, would you escort him in? Mr. Schul, how are you?
I'm great, Your Honor. Thank you. How are you?
I'm great. You did an examination of Mr. Baggerly, is that correct?
I did, Your Honor.
And you asked him, did you have sexual intercourse with the woman whose bra Miss Durden found beside your bed? What was his response?
He said no, Your Honor.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that he was being truthful, Your Honor. Boom!
She looks shocked.
I am. I'm very shocked.
Yeah, me too.
You asked Mr. Baggerly, did you have physical sexual contact with a woman wearing the white shirt who was caught on the security camera in your home? What was his response to that question?
He said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that he was being truthful, Your Honor.
Wow.
First of all, Mr. Baggerly, I thought you were a cooked goose. So I'm glad that
Felt
you
that
weren't. Okay. Miss Durden,
Yes, ma'am.
you know it's coming.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so let's talk about this.
All right.
You had this man quit his job
I did.
because you thought he was cheating. And I want you to be clear. Since the beginning of your relationship, 0 has happened. I know that, and you admitted that you have baggage.
Yes.
I want you to leave those bags right over there by that chair when you go out this courtroom, okay?
And Mr. Baggerly, as she does that, it's not going to be an overnight transformation. It's going to take her some time to get to where she has that trust again. Help her do that. Talk to our counselor when you leave here. He's going to help you as you take those next steps and move this engagement onto a very happy and long-lasting marriage. Thank you so much for being here. We definitely appreciate your insight, your advice to our couple.
Sorry.
Sorry. I'm used to it.
As we say in this courtroom, don't cheat yourself out of a chance for a happy, healthy, and trusting relationship. Court is adjourned.
Thank you.